Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We stand for the national anthem of France. Now that was impressive. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
So we're very much on the way now. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Olise looks to the other side. Hernandez. Good ball, good take. That's a good foot in there. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Saliba. And it's Hernandez. Not the most accurate pass. Almiron. Cherki. Olise. And it's Rabiot. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Koundé. That's destined for the flank. Dembele. Moved on forwards. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cherki clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Hernandez. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Dembele. Zaire Emery. And it's Rabiot. And he welcomes it in. Almiron. Can he get it through? Played out to the left flank. And he's gone backward here. Lovely bit of skill. Decent chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Well, that pass isn't the best. Koundé. France already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Zaire Emery. And Cherki. Nicely spread. Now it's Olise. Rabiot. Upamecano. Now Saliba. Picked out, brilliant chance! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Olise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hernandez. Cherki coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Rabiot. And it's made its way to him. Cherki. He's dealt with that really well. Now he's off and running. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Chooses to go cross-field. Koundé. Rabiot. And it's Zaire Emery. Looking for options for movement. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Good play for Dembele. Zaire Emery. And it's Rabiot. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
France really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
France looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Los jugadores están entrando al campo de juego.
So let's get the ball rolling. Hernandez. Rabiot.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can.
Tries a shot! It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Has to go back here. Rabiot. Paraguay have the chance to go the other way. Alderete. And it's Gomez. And Almiron. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Zaire Emery. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Opts to play it back. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 3 coming up. Olise plays it short. Upamecano. Cherki. Mbappe. Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So their fourth corner of the game. Olise with the short one. Backward it goes. And a chance! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Always goal side. Could be danger here. Olise.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Oh, it's Dembele. And now the breakaway. That is a great pick out. Oh, good Cherki! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
France certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cherki under intense pressure.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
That has not gone well. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, great real chance! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Convertido en el minuto 67. Número 10.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance, surely! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. He was made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Paraguay still making a fight of this. Koundé. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He has a look up. Shot a goal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they're quick to get it back. Now, this could be a chance. Can he finish? And no mistake. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's not got that quite right. Paraguay couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Koundé. And it's Hernandez. Dembele. And Cherki. Looking to play him in. Alderete. Olise. Dembele. And Cherki. And it's Rabiot. Thinks about the shot. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 9. Número 6. Número 16. Entran número 21. Número 26. Número 20.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Koundé. Cherki is having the time of his life here. And he's worked it through. He's onside, and he is dashing away. Oh, good-looking ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe is having a shot! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
France are having a ball here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. He might be in here! Plenty to aim at here. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who...
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. This looks promising. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
They've played it short. Nice control. There will be a throw-in. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. Lisandro Martinez gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'd be interested to see if they'll be turning to him to build a play up from the back. He's a very good defender too, of course, but defensive abilities alone aren't always enough these days. This guy can play.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Kukçu. And it's Azar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Havertz. He's picked his way through. Played towards the other side. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Eto'o. Very nicely done. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tar clears it away. Pavlovic. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. For Musiala. Wirtz, spread out to the left. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Wirtz. Havertz. Ødegaard. Azar. Now Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schlotterbeck deals with that comfortably. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Kukçu. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's a good ball.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Ødegaard, goes for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Nemecha. Pavlovic. Half an hour played now. And it's Pavlovic. And it's Eto'o. Oh, that's well spotted. Musiala. Azar. And that was nowhere near his best. Kimmich. Musiala. Kimmich. Tar. And Nemecha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No outsmarting him this time. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That is good alertness. Fernandez. It's a really well-measured ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Kukçu goes sliding in. Kimmich. Sané. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report, nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Caught offside that time. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mecha. Kimmich. And this is Sané. Now he's running away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fernandez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Muenta. Musiala. That is ended up in no man's land. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And it's Kukçu. Musiala wins the duel this time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get on the end of this? Fernandez, and this is Eto'o, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Hazard, Havertz, and it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Serginho. Big chance! It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Serginho. Oh, shooting chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, that's neat. He's had a shot!
good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Musiala to Havertz. Martinez. And it's Azar. Kirkchu. Fernandez. Spread to the right. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
"75 minutes played. He's in a great position here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's been shifted off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Muenta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nemecha. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that...
Ah, he's given it away! Some resolute defending there. Martinez. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Eto'o is having a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Germany have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Nemecha. And it's Kimmich. Goretzka. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Gross. Fernandez. Muenta. Oh, this looks sharp. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A case now of complete control. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Havertz. Havertz. And here's Gross. Now it's Havertz. Goretzka. He is through here. Goretzka! And another try! And no mistake. And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Eto'o claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Hazard, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Takes a shot!
Paris Saint-Germain would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Oh, that's superb. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Fernandez. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position, delivered low. Goes for a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Eto never out of the action for very long. So it is still 0-0. And that has been cleared. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Ireland really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Howson. And it's Serginho. And Azar. Fernandez. Nicely spread. Looking for the far post. That has earned a Azar! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, can he get onto this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ødegaard. Played out to the left flank. Hazard has it in a wide position. Ødegaard shoots! And one more try! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 25.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Ødegaard. Eto chasing after it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Lisandro Martinez running with intent. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Ødegaard. And it's Fernandez. Paris Saint-Germain looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He is starved of space and time. Hazard going face-to-face with his great... He's had a shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. hit it long. Buenta looking to be a menace in the final third. Great ball if he can get there. Chavez claims comfortably.
There will be
No,
1 minute
again
added
there's
time.
no way through. He might be in here! Azar. That's it, 45 minutes up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue
Hello,
even
attendees.
further.
This
I'd
is
always
a
be inclined to go
children's
for the
announcement.
latter, go
With
for
the
a
father
third,
of a boy in
especially
green
with a full half of
backpack,
football
kindly
still to play.
contact a nearby member of staff.
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
So we're underway for the second half. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Buenta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot could be on. Odegaard has another go! And that is wildly off target.
Hazard clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Alexander-Arnold is there and he can pick it up. Odegaard. That's a decent clearance. And now they can clear their lines. Cullen. Great defending, strong and determined. Buenta. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And this is Eto'o. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. No way through there.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Azar. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Fernandez. Now, can they get him away? It's Eto'o! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Ireland, number 2.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 13.
They've played it short. And this is Eto'o. No way through, so back it. Great chance! Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ireland are looking to go forward now. And this is Eto'o! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Muenta. And it's Kukçu. Ødegaard looking understandably energised after his goal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, a clip, and it's been given away. Played out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Eto'o! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And yes, it's him again. Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. Eto'o looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's not...
Oh, what has happened here? Fernandez. Good ball. And a chance! And he's taking no chances there. And here's Fernandez. Corner.
Substitution for Ireland.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Coming on the field is number 8.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's off target and by quite a way.
Fernandez really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. Now he's off and running. Paris Saint-Germain are almost home and dry now. He's shifting through the gears here. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cullen. Oh, they could be caught out here. Over to the right flank. Chooses to go crossfield. Muenta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Some good work on the right flank here. Eto'o receives it in a wide position. Pass interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Eto'o picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
By the gates. I'm sure they will make fine
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Crosses it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Just eases him off the ball.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. Nuno Mendes, back towards the middle. Bruno Fernandes. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bruno Fernandes. This is a promising build-up. And he's managed to get free. And he's quick to return it. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the...
It's Eto'o! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He's in a great position here. And he shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
João Cancelo. Played over towards the opposite flank. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. And he's heaved it away. And it's Neves. Can he get it through? And that was asking for too much. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Okazaki is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Bernardo Silva, he's found a way through. Bernardo Silva touches it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? He is through, and a chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, super ball! And the shot! Bernardo Silva. Now João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Messi! Messi! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Le numéro 17, Messi!
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. PSG on the counter-attack. That's good vision. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vega. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nicely spread. It's Bernardo Silva. Well-timed, excellent interception. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Eto'o.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Vitinha. It's a good foot in there. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandes. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Eto'o goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Vitinha. Vega.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Pedro Neto.
Stood up well to him there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Vega. Now João Neves. Nicely weighted ball. Gives it back. And that is the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Merci d'accueillir.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we are back on the way. Now it's Okazaki, and this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. João Neves. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Kukçu gets into a good position. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Messi. Threads one in. And this... Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Okazaki has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
João Neves, distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Out of play for a throw. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And this is Eto'o. And he's forced to go back. That could spell trouble. Pedro Neto. Azar. Eto'o being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Martinez. Howson. To Martinez. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And it's Fernandez. Okazaki. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Vega promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi has found the net here, of course. Oh, super find. And this is Eto'o. He's got away. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. They've played it short. Can he finish? Tries to get it clear. Fernandez! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Attention, changement.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
João Felix. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vega. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kukçu. Azar. That's a good run down the left. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Driving forward. That's a shade optimistic. Araujo. Here's João Felix. Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That's going to go a long way. Rafael Leao with the cross. That has been knocked clear. Rafael Leao is flagged offside. That has left him in a heap. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. And this is Okazaki, and the shot! João Cancelo, who does have an assist to his name. Bernardo Silva. And it's Nunez. And here's Eto'o. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a... There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Matches Nunez. Araujo. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Eto'o picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That's it for tonight's match, so just...